Hello guys! If you're missing my weekly recaps on YouTube, I wanted to show you my embellishment holders. So we had a really good question from one of our fellow crafters and she wanted to know about these. I have an entire how-to video in my YouTube channel on how to make these, but I'm going to show you really quickly here. All right, so I call these my embellishment holders and they are exactly that. They hold all of my embellishments. So these are some clear sleeves that I get on Amazon and I create pockets in these, and I'm going to show you very quickly how easy it is. So I'll link you below to these exact clear sleeves. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so you can create all sorts of different combinations. You can create this 3-pocket that has deeper pockets. You can create a combination of deep pockets and then shallow pockets for smaller embellishments. As you can see, look at the pockets right there, okay? Or you can just create sets with just shallow pockets, however you want to do it, okay? It's really easy. And let me tell you, it's much better looking for embellishments in something like this than it is digging through a pile of embellishments over and over and over again during the crafting process like this pile here. This is no fun. So all you're going to do is you're going to take these sleeves, and again, the link is in the description box. I got them at Amazon. You're going to take these sleeves like so. You're going to need a cutting surface. So grab a cutting mat. These are open on the top and on the side, as you can see, right? You have this little notch here, but that's neither here nor there. It just has a notch, the ones that I use. I'm sure they have all sorts of different pockets, but it's the same thing, right? You can use whichever one you want, but if you want my exact ones, then you pick them up via the link. So the cutting board is really nice because you can use the lines here to cut straight lines. So you're going to put your cutting mat into the pocket. So one side of the pocket is on the back of the cutting mat, the other side is on the front of the cutting mat, right? That way you can cut without cutting through the back. So you have to decide if you want 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch pockets, whatever. So I'm going to do 2-inch pockets, and I'm going to get a cutting blade right here, and you're going to cut. So I'm going for 2-inch pockets. So use the grid so that you get straight lines. You can do 2 inches, all right? And then you have that 1 inch at the top. And if you cut this off at the top, then you'll have that 2-inch, 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 and then a lip at the top. So now what you're going to do is, I'm not going to show you because I don't have the set. I guess I can sew here, but I didn't set it up for that. What you're going to do is you're going to sew straight down, which will give you, I left one undone, which will give you this line right here, right? So it'll seal that open here. And then you're going to sew at the bottom of each of the slits that you made. All right, so here's the bottom of this one. So you're just going to sew straight, bottom, sew. You don't have to sew down here because there's already a stitch there. So your first sewing will be here. It just makes life a lot easier, I promise. Boom, 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 boom. And then at the bottom, sew. I sewed about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, from the edge of the cut. Sew and sew to seal these. And it creates these fantastic pockets so that you can sort your embellishment. So again, I like a combo of large and small, so I can put large items, all right? And you can stack them. You don't have to put one like that. You can stack them in a way that you can see what's behind it, right? Like for instance, I would do this here and then probably put some of the sentiments down here, so I can see. The whole point is to see everything you have. But feel free to stack because you will be able to see everything, right? So I have these on hand. I make quite a few of them. so that, you know, if I'm working on multiple projects, see, like this frame, I'll throw it right in front of here. I can see what's in the back and what's in the front. I'll also throw some some smaller embellishments that I can see. And I create the most beautiful, look at these. How fun is it to work with something like this as opposed to something like this, all right? If you want a more in-depth tutorial, be sure to check out my YouTube channel for this embellishment pocket. But guys, I'm sure you can make it out of this and out of this video. Be sure to check the link below because I'm going to link you to these right here. So really fun. And again, Sherry Lynn, this is for you. This is what I use and how I make these embellishment holders, okay? And if you have mirror images like I do, I normally have a mirror image, so I just put those together, right in the pocket, and everything stays nice and tidy, okay? I don't know where the mirror image is to that, but I promise you, if I have a mirror image, it's most certainly behind it, okay? See that? So there's actually two embellishments here. And I put those together, and that way everything stays together and nice and tidy, and you can see everything, and you can embellish and create masterpieces. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. I hope this helped.